Hey, what's up? I'm here to do my review on Monday Night Raw last night, and I have to say it was a pretty decent Raw. Mark Cuban really was a good guest host. I mean, he was one of the rare guest hosts, one of those guest hosts that really laid down the law. I like it. I really did. The matches were okay. John Cena, he defeated Carlito in a decent opener. Maurice, I believe, I'm trying to think who she defeated. God, I can't remember. I know Kelly though was the, oh yeah, she defeated Gail Kim, Maurice did. Kelly was the ring announcer for that one. Hornswoggle and Eve defeated Chavo and Jillian, and Chris Masters, who was at ringside with Mark Cuban, came to, I think, Eve's aid, and I guess it's turning face now. I guess because we haven't had many faces around. Legacy defeated Evan Bourne and Primo, then were ejected from the building by Mark Cuban. Kofi defeated Randy Orton, thanks to Mark Cuban being the special guest referee, saying that he'd been waiting 6 years for that, to get even with Randy, and also announced that at TLC, Randy would face Kofi in the rubber match. And of course, DX versus Jericho went to a no contest because Jericho threw the referee into DX, and allowing Big Show to come out and basically both together decimate DX, which, well, tells me apparently what's going to happen this Sunday. And overall, it was an okay Raw. Then the showdown we had between Sheamus and John Cena was, just another build-up to what's going to happen this Sunday. So it was an okay one. I was surprised Mark Cuban was willing to go through what he did last night, even going through the table at the end. So, but honestly, it was a decent Raw, and I just wondering how Dennis Miller is going to top that with 3 hours next week with the Slammy Awards. So, but overall, it was an okay Raw. I gave it about an 8 out of 10. I know it's a little high to some people, but it was an okay Raw. The only thing they didn't do that a lot of people were thinking they were going to probably do was they didn't have no video package, nor did they have a black thing with a picture of Umaga on there saying, 1973 to 2009. So they didn't have that. So apparently, I don't know if they're going to have it tonight on ECW or this Friday on SmackDown. But they didn't have that. They didn't have no video package. But you did notice that some of the wrestlers and divas had some armbands, like black armbands. Like I noticed Jericho had a big one right here. And when you see the armbands, you kind of have the idea that they do acknowledge what happened. So, but overall, it was an okay Raw. It was an okay Raw. Definitely had some excitement to it, but it was okay. And really, that's all I can say about Monday Night Raw. Like I said, just have to see how Dennis Miller is going to top that next week. And I'm not going to do many predictions on TLC for this Sunday, but if I was to do any predictions, this is how I look at it. Basically, I want to look at the 3 matches we have, the 4 main events that we have. Let's just take a look at them. That's what I'm going to look at, the 4 main events. Sheamus against John Cena, Batista, Undertaker, Christian, Shelton Benjamin, and of course, DX and Jericho. Well, as we saw last night, as far as the TLC match for the tag titles, DX will win that. I'm thinking they will. It could be wrong, but I'm going with DX to win that. Christian, Shelton Benjamin's going to steal the show, no doubt about that. I don't know who's going to win that, but I got a feeling Christian's going to win. I'm going to go with Christian. Undertaker will beat Batista because I think they want Undertaker to drop the title to Batista next month. So Undertaker will beat Batista. And John Cena will beat Sheamus. Why? Because according to an advertisement, John Cena is defending the WWE title at a house show in the next month or so. And the fact that John Cena went to tribute to the troops with the WWE title. So John Cena was going to beat Sheamus. We already know that, but that's who I'm going with. As far as the other matches go, I don't know if a Divas match has been added or not. I got to look again. I think they said it was going to be Maurice and Melina at TLC. I could be wrong. And if it is, I got to go with Melina to finally beat Maurice. If they put the belt back on Maurice, it's because, as they said, they got high hopes for her. But I go with Melina. And the Intercontinental title match I think they've added is going to be John Morrison, Drew McIntyre. I got to go with John Morrison to win this one because he's supposed to walk into tribute to the troops with the Intercontinental title, so he's going to win this one. Unless they acknowledge that he lost it, I don't know. And Kofi, I think, is going to beat Randy Orton. They got to put Kofi over somehow, so what better way to end the year for him than to have him beat Randy Orton? So those are my predictions for TLC and my review on Monday Night Raw. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all later. God bless. Peace out.